Reclaiming things for you. Hi, my name is Kristen, and I grew up within the IFB, or the Independent Fundamentalist Baptist cult world. So reclaiming things for yourself. Now, I'm specifically today talking about if you grew up within a religious cult or part of a religious cult, even as an adult, what it looks like to reclaim things that were essentially either twisted or taken away from you, or you gave up because you felt like you had to within the religious cult. But this can also look like you grew up and you were a child and you loved something, but your parents kind of forced you to do it, turned it into more of a competition, and it kind of took it away from what you loved and turned it into something else, right? So reclaiming those things as we go into adulthood and we get to write the story, we get to create the narrative of what our life looks like. So reclaiming those things. And it can be so many things, from the smallest thing to something massive. For me specifically, the massive things are, I had a dream of figure skating as an adolescent into early teenage years. I gave it up for the religious cult. I was wanting to head to the Olympics. It was everything to me. I skated 5-6 days a week. It was something I loved. But because of that and because of the religious cult, I gave it up. And I just recently reclaimed that for me, for something that I want to do. And it took me such a long time because it held so many different things for me, right? The negative, it was something that I chose, but I didn't really willingly choose that, right? But reclaiming my femininity has been another thing, reclaiming music. So this is a really good one, because I feel like sometimes I get judged because of my music preferences, because a lot of people who leave these worlds, they really cut ties with all of these different things. But this is why I talk about reclaiming, because anything that happened, right, could be a negative or a positive, but if it's something that you like, and that's important, if you like it, reclaim that for yourself, whether that's dresses, whether that's your femininity. For me, some of it was reclaiming some of the music. There are some hymns that the feeling behind it I love. Do I really believe in some of these words anymore or what's behind the song? No, but it's something that I enjoy. I love to sing. And so some of these songs that I kind of pushed away as, oh my gosh, that's part of that religious cult, that's Christianity, that's something I don't believe in, so now I have to sever ties. But what if I still like that? So this is just a challenge to you to look at your life and the things that you have said, no, I'm never going to do this anymore.